Hi everyone, it's Sandy, and today I'm doing a book review on the book Red Queen by Victoria Aveyard. I will be doing a non-spoiler review, so if you haven't read this book, you can still watch this video. And then towards the end of the video, I will be talking more about the spoilers, which I will let you know before I do so. Red Queen is a fantasy/dystopian book that takes place in a world where society is divided by blood. There are two blood types, red bloods and silver bloods. The silver bloods are the royals and the elites, such as the king and queen. The special thing about these silvers is that they have supernatural abilities. Those who have red blood are commoners living in poverty. The main character is Mare, and she is a red blood. She gets a job as a servant working in the Silver Palace, which is a place that she hates the most. One day while she's working at this palace, crazy things happen and she discovers that she has her own ability. This discovery of her abilities occur in front of a bunch of silvers. Being that she is a red blood, people are very shocked and confused. As an attempt to cover up what just happened, the king and queen create a story claiming Mare as a long-lost silver-born elite whose parents died and she ended up being raised by reds. As a result, Mare takes on the role of pretending to be a silver and she ends up being engaged to one of the princes. As you may know, this book has gotten a lot of hype, and so I was cautious about going to this book with high expectations. Despite the hype, I truly enjoyed this book. This book did have the selection type of vibe, but I liked the characters and the storyline a lot more in this book than I did with the selection. This book was easy to follow. One of the main reasons why I don't really like fantasy books as much is because I always get really confused about what is happening, and with this book I pretty much understood what was happening. However, I do wish that there was more information about the war that was happening. The war was the only part of the book where I was a bit confused on, and I wished it was more fleshed out, but I do think the author will go more into that in the next book. I really loved Mare's character. She was really easy to connect to, and I thought the way she handled the situation that she was in as realistic as possible. I really loved Maven and Cal, and I also really liked the side characters as well. This book had a lot of great villains. The queen, damn was she manipulative and wicked. There was a lot of intense and action-packed moments. The world was really intriguing. I pretty much usually always enjoy books that have characters that have supernatural abilities. I really liked the arena fighting scenes where the silvers would fight one another because it really demonstrates how powerful they are. Seeing all the different types of powers in this book was really cool, and I really liked how they had their own individual names like Strong Arms, Magnetron, Burners. There is romance in this book, but it was really subtle, which I personally really liked because it didn't take away from the main plot of the book. There is a sort of minor love triangle, but it's not one of those frustrating love triangles where you want to slap some sense into some of the characters. On a side note, the cover and the title definitely suits the book. I have no idea what's going to happen next, and I wish I didn't have to wait a year to find out. I give this book a 5 out of 5 stars, and I highly recommend it. So I came across this Red Queen Powers quiz on the Epic Reads website, and I thought it would be really fun if I did it in this video, so I'm going to do it. And if you want to do the quiz as well, I will leave the link to the quiz down below. Let's play. Pick a power meal. I'm going to be picking the chicken wings. The next question is, what song best describes you? And honestly, I have no clue what these songs are. I've never heard of them, but I'm going to be picking the Britney Spears song. Because aside from Kanye, Britney Spears is the only artist that I know from this list, so I'm going to be picking Britney Spears. Pick a grumpy cat. I'm going to go with the close-up picture of the cat. Where would you like to vacation? I have always wanted to visit Paris, so I'm going to be going with that answer. How would you use your powers? And I'm going to go with to make things right. Who's your favorite Disney villain? And I'm going to go with Maleficent because of Once Upon a Time. Maleficent is one of the queens of darkness, and I'm not a big fan of Ursula, so I'm going to go with Maleficent. I think she's more wicked than Ursula. Pick a color. I think I'm gonna go with silver. So I am a Magnetron, and I think that's a really cool ability, and I'm pretty happy with my results. If you took this quiz, let me know your results down below because I would really like to know. Now I'm going to be talking about spoilers. If you have not yet read Red Queen, I suggest you X out of this video. So if you have read the book, you know the phrase, anyone can betray anyone. This phrase has been repeated several times throughout this book, and I've heard about this phrase before reading the book, so I wasn't that surprised to find out about Mavens Betrayal. For me, I had 3 characters in mind about the big betrayal, and it was Julian, Maven, or Lucas. It turned out to be Maven, which kind of sucks because I really did like his character, but at the same time I do like how it was him because it shows the complexity of his character. I also like how it wasn't just other characters betraying Mare, but Mare also betrayed other characters. The author posted a picture on Twitter about the number of deaths that will be occurring in the next book, and it's quite a lot. It makes me a bit nervous going to the next book, but at the same time I'm really looking forward to because I want to know what happens next. That is it for my Red Queen book review / discussion. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will see you guys next time. Bye!